Hey, Scott Lair 1961 Twitter, Scott Lair 1961 on Instagram, thecruisegenius.com. Okay, Coral Beach, which is very close to my building, building 33. And this is a nice area here. And I may lose my Wi-Fi, so just bear with me on that. You know, I have a couple friends who always ask about the beach. And I will say Coral Beach, this is a very small, kind of secluded beach over by Building 33. And the sand is nice. And this is a great place to snorkel right here. I've heard that quite a bit because, you know, you have some area here that is kind of protected. And I mean, you can look out there at the water, and the water is very calm in the first place. But you're kind of in a protected area here, and you see right up there that the wedding area right there. So that's kind of how you know where it is. But this is a very nice area to go snorkeling in right here. You can see how calm it is, right? Now listen, I'm not a big snorkel person by any stretch, but I have friends that are, and they really like this area of Palladium, Jamaica / Palladium, Lady Hamilton. And again, let me back up because, well, you can look over there. You got some shade right there, which is good because, as I've said before, Marty likes me to be in the shade, and I really try my best to, protect my skin like that. And again, you're going to say, hey, I don't see a lot of people. It's not crowded. And listen, I get that. You have to understand that Lady Hamilton and Grand Palladium, Jamaica, they're only at about 10 to 15% occupancy. And the other challenge is, you got England, which is shut down. You've got Canada, which shut down. So those folks aren't coming here. And then with the U.S., it makes it challenging because you have to get a COVID test before you leave the U.S., which I did, within 10 days. And then you got to fill out online the Jamaica travel authorization form, which I did, printed it out, and whatever other stuff. So, but don't let that deter you. The airfare from Jacksonville to Jamaica was relatively inexpensive. And I just learned this, I believe, yesterday when I flew in. The airport here in Montego Bay was closed for a period of time. The hotels here were closed for a period of time because of COVID. And now Jamaica is reopening. They are opening their arms to visitors. But again, with their COVID prevention measures, they're doing these things. They want people to take the COVID test before they get here, so you don't have people, flying in here with COVID. And, when you get here, of course, they take your temperature. And to fly back out, you got to get a COVID test. So I think those are some things you got to do, at least at this time. Now, you've been hearing and reading about cruises you got to get your COVID vaccination before you go on a cruise. I think you're going to hear that more and more, and you may even hear that with resorts. I don't know. But I applaud the Palladium Hotel Group for giving us the free COVID tests so that we can go back to the U.S. I really appreciate that, because that was one thing my clients and my audience was asking me, hey, Scott, what about the COVID test? And Palladium Hotel Group is doing the COVID tests as long as the CDC requires it. I see that a couple more people jumped on. Let me back up here. I'm at Coral Beach here at Lady Hamilton. So anyway, that's kind of it from here. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos and commentary from Lady Hamilton and Grand Palladium, Jamaica. Scott Lehrer 1961. Twitter, Instagram, thecruisegenius.com. Thanks so much.